Alright, so last we left off, we got Rosavia and got to see the misfortune that Lucav visited upon Emma. It wasn't a pretty sight. So what we got coming up is either the last or the second last battle. I'm not entirely sure, because it's been so long since I last played this. But I guess we'll find out shortly. Oh yeah, I've seen some footage of people playing Ring of Red. That game has some pretty long animation. And as far as I remember, like units are composed of like their mechs and their support infantry and stuff. So there's a lot going on too. Hmm. We've already been through this battlefield. I don't think they're gonna make us fight here again. I could be wrong. Now you're sure we're gonna make it. No, I don't think he is, Ryogo. That's why he's telling you to hurry. This is quite a good track. Oh good, our success is indicated by blaring sirens and monitors displaying emergency. Completely fills me with confidence. They were also nice enough to leave their landing craft completely unguarded. Hey, Jazz. Yes, and we get to watch these cinematics again. You know, while they do reuse a decent chunk of things, I'm still always impressed that they actually crammed 2 full storylines that are very different into this game. With the sole deciding factor being whether you're a jerk to Ryogo or not at the very start of the game. Yeah, it is a pretty good way to split it, especially since it eliminates doing too much early repetition. I feel like you play through the game for years, speaking the same dialogue point and playing through the same story without ever realizing there's a second story. I know, right? You know how I found Alyssa's storyline the first time? It's because I decided on a whim, oh, I'll pick this other dialogue choice. Just to see what Ryogo says, and it probably won't matter. Boy, was I wrong. I don't know. In the game itself, it doesn't. I don't think... Because I rented the game the first time I played it through. I don't think it had the manual with it when I got it. Because it was from... I think it was from a Blockbuster, which probably dates me here. Yeah, how notorious that is for not ever having manuals for anything. Oh, hi there, Vicav. Actually, I'm not really sure why they were notorious for that. Was it that the employees stole the manuals? Okay, it looks like this is the actual final battle. Yes, if you erupt your own devices, the world will be destroyed. That's why I'm using this weapon of mass destruction to genocide you. Wait. Usually stuff just got lost, damaged, or stolen. Never bothered to replace them. Well, I can't imagine it'd be easy to replace the manuals, and it's almost not really any point in trying to do so. Game developers hold copies to Blockbuster without manuals? Gotta save on that printing press money? Oh, they labeled the manual as a selling point over renting? Yeah, considering I don't think a lot of people actually read through the manuals, I want to say that Gambit failed. Or people just got frustrated with the games for having no manuals. Well, again, I don't think people read them anyway, most of the time. I'm pretty sure I was just one of those weirdos who actually did look at it. Ideal nation, my butt. You loved reading the manuals. I guess that makes us manual reading weirdos together. What, Nintendo tried to sue Blockbuster over the idea of renting games? I didn't actually know that. The only charge they got to stick was that Blockbuster videos made common practice of photocopying manuals. Oh boy. Those photocopies of manuals would have looked terrible too. Like, I think that would have just been a waste of paper. Oh, look at Lou needling at Lucav. Really, was any copy of original instruction manual for a piece of computer software that's not been authorized by the original vendor and developer is illegal? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I feel like that just ended up saving Blockbuster money because that habit feels, again, like it's just kind of useless. Because I can't imagine them doing anything but black and white photocopies, and those would probably look so bad. And depending on the quality of their photocopier, it may not even be legible enough to be useful to anyone anyway. I'm not dominated by my emotions. This is a clearly pissed off looking guy. I am like a god. Well, there's the real madman line. I think we got a bunch of melee enemies here. Let's see. Let's see their lenses. What is that on? Okay, that's just like some kind of graphical thing. I thought I saw another spider ones there on the right side, but I don't think that's the case. I think I'm gonna swap Fem to anti-impact and have her counter-attack these enemies. If someone asked Lucav if he's a god and he said yes. I don't think anyone needed to even ask the question. He just decided he was. Okay. I think we're going to pull back a little here because if everything there aggroes, we're just gonna get destroyed. leg. That's or whatever. Body. That's a little more threatening. Damage fix. Honestly, I don't think damage fix really helps them that much. Like, maybe against spam, they could end up damage fixing a shield smash or something. But, yeah, what's the... Like, it would reduce her missile by 66, which not really that big of a deal. Did I cover all these? Okay, so these guys all have different aims. One's got arm, another's got leg, and the other's got body. And the melee are all damage fix. Despite supposedly being a god, he didn't bother to bring skills. Granted, I guess you can't use skills with grenades. And yeah, I guess you could use skills with missiles. So I'm not sure what they could even really give him. Because it'd either be stuff that would be overpowered or wouldn't matter all that much. Well, I guess we'll see how much Jaeger is. I really don't want to end up getting grenaded. Okay, so his missiles can pretty much hit anywhere. We'll just have to shield it. Body shot's not bad. Oh, he wants a piece of Alyssa. Well, there had to be someone ejected, and that's her not Pam. Because things would fall apart very quickly otherwise. Okay, I'm not sure what they're doing. That was a very strange enemy phase. I expected them to just come right in, so I'm not sure what they're doing there. Sure as hell ain't rushing in though. Wow, it actually missed. Alyssa doesn't have much for evasion either. Well, that saved them a decent chunk of damage, I guess, but the important thing is we stunned them. Right. I couldn't take that left arm off. Alright, Kazuki. Excellent. I like in this final climactic battle, this guy is surrendering. Granted, he doesn't have any arms, but... Sure, sounds good, Invid. And yeah, most mechs do need arms. Unless you're, Serov. Okay, well... Guess we'll make this guy surrender. 'Cause I can't move Ryogo out to a place where I want him to be anyway. What is this guy doing? Can he actually maneuver around to get to us? I don't think he can, because it's not like we can move through here. I don't know why that guy's hiding behind the container, or the lander. Unless he wants to jump us if we try to rush Lucav. Wait, Lucap doesn't have any close range weaponry, does he? But if his goons go down, he's helpless. That's what I was looking for. How hard do I want to? He's just gonna reduce it by 90% here. Is that? Okay, that explains a lot. Apparently this girder also counts as covered. Probably why these guys are all getting clogged up here, because this is in the way and now they can't do anything. This also means that we can't get Fam out of here very easily. Also means this melee guy is not all that threatening at the moment. Although if I want to bring Kazuki around for the flank, I probably should target him. Okay, no legs basically neuters him. Yeah, we could clear this if we wanted to. Maybe not right now. I'd rather have Kazuki over here. we'll clear this. Also, apparently that this little bit of rubble is doing really bad things to the enemy accuracy, so I kind of want to leave it here for Ryoga to fire from behind. Ouch, that's a lot of damage for... Okay, so I'm convinced the aim skills just completely ignore accuracy. That's a lot of damage for attacking into 60% reduction. Wow, we ejected him. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he... he ejected into the broken melee monster. Well, sucks to be you. I don't know what he was thinking, but that happened. Oh, the lag. Yeah, the barrier got destroyed, so that guy's probably gonna run in and attack Ryogo. Is why I weakened him with Kazuki. Like, hopefully we can get one hit on that left arm. That's all it takes to make it so that we don't have to worry. Oh my god. We're gonna have to repair Ryogo. That's not really what I wanted to see. Good thing we dodged. That could have left him with like 100 hit points. Well, now that guy comes in. Ah, no arm smash. Yeah, I should have targeted the shield guy. The panic would have caused him a lot of issues. Double assault would have been so good there. Well, he can't shield himself anymore. And he can't shoot anymore. It's shot down. Okay, we're gonna back up in case he decides a grenade. Granted, if he did do that, he'd hit all of his cronies. I think he could surrender, except for some reason he decided not to. Occasionally the enemy doesn't do that despite losing both limbs, which is really weird. Nice. That did damage to one of the parts that completely doesn't matter, but we stunned him. Just in case he comes out of Sen right away, I'm gonna block that so he doesn't run up and nail Alyssa. Because that would be really unfortunate. I think the victory condition is... No, we have to beat all enemies. But even if we wreck Lucab here, we actually need to finish the rest of the stuff off. I'm a little curious. I really wish Kazuki could actually move past this guy, because he'd actually legitimately have a chance of killing Lucab on a double assault proc. Yeah, I guess you could kinda call shield attack a bit overpowered. Depending. Like, I have it very, like, set up in a very optimized way, so... So, like, that wound arm I have set up is because I know that the skill is based on the hit points of your shield arm. So I optimized it so she'd do as much as possible. Ooh, nice. Really just flat out brutalized him. See, that's why I like rate of fire up builds with burst weapons. Like, yeah, shield attack 1 can do quite a bit of damage, but you have to play so aggressively in a way that is very dangerous. Whereas, rate of fire up 1 chains with burst weapons are relatively safe, especially since it lets you use shields and counterattack a lot. So, also outrange stuff, which is good. Because every time you get counterattacked, there's a risk of ejection. Did we just... I think we just left his arm with 1. No, never mind. I guess it was just the scroll down for damage a little bit, being a little bit slow. Oh, nice. We get the double assault on the helpless guy. He hasn't... Oh, there we go. There's a surrender. I'm like, how is he not surrendered? He's getting completely destroyed. He's dead. Like, there's no way he's surviving this double assault. Imagine if that was on Lucap. Yeah, that's why I said Kazuki had a legitimate chance of finishing him off. That last 700 hit points would not have lasted through 2 double assaults. Even if both of the melee attacks hit the legs, I'm pretty sure the shotgun would have done enough damage to the body to kill him. Unshielded Alyssa, just dodging that. What is his hit rate? Like, what is the actual accuracy bonus on this thing? You know, I'm not sure there is an accuracy bonus. Does it actually play for her? Oh, it's just base accuracy. Okay, so I'm not sure what the accuracy bonus on the body is, but apparently it's not very good. Because Alyssa with her 14% evasion. I guess it doesn't show here, but she has 14% evasion with the... Oh, never mind. I guess I did put all 4 ranks in. That explains it. Alright. So I guess her evasion is more like 30 something, so that explains a lot why she's managed to dodge 2 missiles. Oh, will this kill him? Will it finish him? No, apparently we're just gonna beat the crap out of his legs. And then stun punch him, which will not kill him. Yeah, it didn't kill him. That's okay. Let's Kazuki come in for the cinematic shotgun kill. Maybe I didn't move spam aside, otherwise I could have done the wait, no, that's Ryogo. I can do it. Alright, Fatal Buster time. Kazuki with the lockout punch. We managed to not have anyone reach S rank weapon. It's kind of funny. Especially since we had both Kazuki and Ryogo get to S with their ranged weapons on Emma's storyline. Yeah, no death message for Lucav. Presumably because we're gonna get it after this. Yeah, apparently they expect us to be a bit faster on it. And we get 2 Bonzes that we can sell, except the money doesn't really help us, because that should be the rest of or the end of the game. Hey guys, Midas about to explode. Might wanna get on the lander and leave. Hey, Ryogo being the voice of reason for once. You know things are getting weird when? Yeah, the water effect is very, very old school PS1 shortcut graphics. But at least they're not hoof hands. Okay, just in case that's not actually the last battle, I'm going to restock my items. I want to say that's not the case, but they're giving me a save screen, so I'm gonna be paranoid and make sure that I'm actually equipped. The left hands from FF7 gave you nightmares. I know, right? It's such a funny contrast too, because like in battle, the FF7 models actually hold up really well today. They look pretty good because they've actually got decent proportions and all that. But the overworld models, they're just like borderline disfigured at times. And those clearly have not aged well at all. Alright, sounds good, Invid. I'll try to give it a quick glance before I head to bed after the stream ends. Alright. Thanks for watching. Whenever you pass out, have a good sleep. How's this monster still running at all? It was like barking and smoking when we left it there. Yeah, apparently he's still alive. You guys should have shot the cab up a little more. Actually, what is Lucab planning to do? His monster doesn't even have any machine guns or anything. He's just gonna throw a tantrum? Okay, apparently he's gonna throw a tantrum. Apparently he was hiding those machine guns. Come on, Kazuki, you get anti-P armor. You should be totally fine. Wait, when did Kazuki get a machine gun? I'm confused. Yeah, sometimes the game, like the emulation on the PSN version, doesn't deal too well with a lot of things happening at once, I've noticed. I'm willing to bet it's probably the same problem that they had with the backwards compatibility for Final Fantasy VII with the original runs of PS3s. Because trying to use Knights of the Round with one of those PS3s makes this leg look like nothing. Lukov got owned by Midas? Indeed. No evidence that Midas off. Uh, for some reason, you have to actually be at the weapon to start the countdown or whatever. So, I guess she just rocked the boat? That scene didn't make it entirely clear uh, what she was trying, or yeah, what she was trying to do. But apparently, it was enough to throw Lucav off balance. So the too long didn't read on that is nations all started finger pointing and want to start another war with each other. Politics. Melissa, what are you doing yelling in a hospital? Yeah, well, technically we were in Japan for the back one-third of the game. Like, the Oceania city is actually a Japanese artificial population center. They're setting up a committee to oversee Midas production. No! That... that implies that there's actually going to be production of Midas. No. Do not want. Yeah, it might be a translation error. Although, I'm not sure what they'd be setting up the committee for then. I guess it could be an implied, like, investigation group? They're also mass producing Metal Gears to prevent them from being used. Gasp! Only a Metal Gear can stop a Metal Gear, right? He gets preachy when he drinks. I don't know, Santa seems pretty preachy regardless of if he's drunk or not.
Итак, план выполнен.
Еще бы, 100 раз пересматривали.
Но результат хороший. Обезврежена измена балла, овладели данными психического контроля над мнимым числом.
Но получить Мидас не удалось.
Решим и эту проблему. Подождем, пока дети подрастут.
Бюджетные средства для этого нужно искать. Тяжелая работа.
На вас вся надежда, премьер-министр.
Well, seems they didn't learn their lesson. So I guess that's a trade-off with this storyline compared to Emma's. With Emma's storyline, Alyssa dies, but they get to bust in on the political convention and reveal Midas and whatnot to the world, which presumably messes up doing any further skullduggery. But here it's kind of left as is, where Kazuki and the gang don't really have an active hand in doing anything to stop the same mistakes being repeated. But Emma didn't die, and Alyssa didn't die, so I guess one's a little more of an international victory, and the other is more of a personal victory. But yeah, I guess apparently those scientists were Russian. Um, Actually, it's funny to think about, because like Front Mission 1 and 3 are kind of primarily OCU and USN conflicts. But, despite that, my impression of the overall lore is that they really like blaming the Front Mission equivalent of the Russians. I guess you guys will see what I mean if we end up getting Front Mission 4 voted in at any point. Can't speak for Front Mission 5 since I haven't played it, but if that ever happens, I guess I kind of expect the Russians to get a whole bunch of blame there too. I think, actually, even with the first game, it's been a bit, but I think it's implied that the Japanese Bonzer company that's messing around with the whole brain transplant stuff is being pushed along by the Russians. And then we get this little scene at the end here where the Russians are apparently behind the imaginary number stuff. Alright, that's right. So I was drawing a blank on the name of them, but the Russians are called the Zafrans, I think it is. I knew it started with a Z, but for whatever reason I couldn't. I didn't have it on the tip of my tongue. Actually, that's one thing I really like about the Front Mission lore is they kind of, rather than just straight up importing the names, they mess around a bit with geography and then change names around for certain countries or groups of countries. Hey, I guess the cultures are still kind of obviously whatever, like the Japanese and the Chinese and the Americans, but it's at least a little bit of a shake-up. It kind of makes things feel like it's in the future and there's been some dynamics that have shifted. Well, 40 plats isn't too bad. We probably could have had better if I hadn't gone for the double melee builds. Like that definitely hosed scores on quite a few maps. But damn if it wasn't fun to mess around with at times. I guess that's it. We already had our stinger at the end of the credits for this. What's the storyline? Yeah, GG indeed. So I guess from here we're gonna swap over to Awakening.